Colossians chapter 2, very important, verse 18. You that are watching via internet, this is very important, this verse. It says, let no one deprive you of your prize. Say, my prize. Now look how you can be deprived. Look how you can be deprived of your prize. It says, taking delight in false humility and worship of angels, intruding into those things which he has not seen, vainly puffed up in his fleshly mind. Listen to me closely. Paul is saying that there are people that are going to try to deprive you of your prize. So then, look at how they're going to judge you. They're going to affect your humility, because a person that serves God and the angels are serving him, well, it's humble. For an example, look, we found this temple, right? But when we say, how do we say? Thank you, angels. The finances, how did they appear? In a marvelous form. God made provision. You've heard me saying, humbly, this God has provided, and the angels. But there are people that can judge my humility. Oh no, that is him, that he has washed money, laundered money. For an example, I never have stockpiles of money. I'm always sowing here, there, and there. So I don't have funds to purchase anything. I always spend everything. I'm always spending. Those that are beside me, and not only one person, but all the ministers at home, they know I've never stockpiled money. I have for each day, but I've never put away just in case this happens or that happens. I never stockpile. So suddenly, I live in a house of $500,000, and I have a temple that's about $1 million, and we have a staff and team that it's a lot of expense. Where does that come out of? The angels. The angels provide. Now, listen to me closely. I have to be careful that no one deprives me of my prize. Pastor, but it says here, and worshiping angels. It says, taking delight of false humility and worship of the angels. You know why? Because I have to acknowledge my angels. But here it says not to worship. No, what it says is that he that's observing me don't affect my humility nor my worship of angels. And what is worship of angels? Worship of angels is recognition for what they do for me. Let me explain this. Listen to me closely. We are now speaking of the childishness of John in the book of Revelation, that John immediately prostrated himself to worship. We're not here prostrating before the angels. We don't even worship God. What we do is praise God. That is honor. Here, they worship presidents that behave well. To worship is honor, respect. It isn't speaking here of prostration, idolatry. You give me worship every time I come here. That is recognition. So you have to be careful that someone is not depriving you from your prize, because that's what it says. Don't let anyone deprive you of your prize, taking delight in false humility and worship of the angels.